Michael from Coin Collecting and Detecting, and today I'm looking at some banknotes, looking at the $10 Australian paper banknotes and also some of the polymer notes too. So some of the older ones, and I'm slotting them into my folder here. So looking forward to getting some of these into my collection here, and I've sort of put them into order. So what I've done is this one here, it's got a Signature Series Night Wheeler, and using the Renix Australian Coin and Banknote Values book, this one right here. So this book right here, then I turn to the $10 banknote pages, and there's the information there. So some of the earlier ones with the Commonwealth of Australia from 1966 through to 72, and then some of these ones here. But the first one I've got is a Night Wheeler. Is it a Night Wheeler? Yeah, it's a Night Wheeler. So Night Wheelers are from 1976. So this one's from 1976. Then we're into Johnston Frasers. The Johnston Frasers are in 1985. So some really nice ones there. Then some of the 1988, the polymer banknotes with the Indigenous design on them and the First Fleet. And then some nice Fraser Coles or Fraser Higgins, I think, up there. So they're 1998, 1989s and 1991s. So let's go. Let's get these into the folder. So we'll turn to the right page, move these just to the side for the time being, and we'll turn to the right part. So in my folder here, I've got them in order. So these are some of the pre-decimal notes. So 10 shillings, some of the later 10 shillings, £1, £5 banknotes. And I've left a few pages here blank because I'm hoping to pick up some more of those £5 banknotes and some £10 banknotes, and then into the $1 Australian paper banknotes. So I've got a few pages of those there. Then the $2 paper banknotes, and then into the fives. Got a few pages of these ones here. These Federation banknotes from 2001. So I like those. Then we'll leave maybe 2 pages just in case we come across some more of the fives that I want to have in my collection. And then we can start on the 10s. So that 10's going to go up there. Now they slot in from the side, so either here or from the back. So this one needs to slot in from the back. So I'll just slot it in over here, and then I'll show you once it's in position. Camera can't sort of reach that far. All right, so that one is in position. Nice. If you've got any questions at all, just ask away, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. But yep, no chat just yet, which is cool. So the next one I'm putting in is a Johnston Fraser in nice condition, nice clean condition. So we'll slot that in nicely. How's that looking? Pretty good. Another one. This one's going in. That's what the back looks like. Then onto a new page. So we've got this one here to go up the top here. So we'll get into that. Slot that in. Okay, and then onto these cool banknotes, these ones here, the Indigenous design. And I've been selling some of these in good condition. I picked some up recently that were in pretty good condition. So I thought I actually need to turn some money over. So I thought I'll sell some of the better condition ones. And this is a nice condition one. But in hindsight, I probably should have kept 1 or 2 of the better condition ones to include in this collection, because I've got a few of them, but they're not in that great a condition. Now that one is, so I'm happy with that. Then we've got, what's going on there? 1942. This one here has just got a slight little bit of a corner fold through here, a bit of a, yeah, so that one's not quite perfect. And that's what I mean, like I've only got one in really nice condition. But people do like them in really good condition, so understandable. So that's why there's been a bit of interest in people buying them. All right, here's another one. AB33. It's the sort of, yeah. Sometimes those serial numbers, the AB33 was the last of the first run issue of those banknotes, but they did 2 runs of them. There's a first issue and then the second issue, and I'll show you in the book. So in this book right here, the $10 polymer bicentennial banknotes. So in here, there's the first run in 1988, and they finished with an AB33, and that's the serial number that we're talking about, the AB here. So I've got a couple of AB33s in my collection, but for them to be the last prefix, because they also had AB33s through these, through the second, so the reissue of them. And to tell the difference, apparently the book says that the first run, it says AB33, and then the next digits are either 93, 94, or 96. So after the AB33, the next digits are 93, 94, 96, I think it was. Yep. So that's how you tell the difference if it's a first or last prefix. And those worth a lot more. So a lot more in the values for those ones there. Okay. Slot a few more of these in. So that page. Okay, so I've still got some more. Cool banknote to have. I like both sides of the banknote. Pretty cool artwork both rounds. Hey, Lorraine, how's it going? Can I ask a question about a coin I found? Yeah, for sure. Go for it. First fleet design. So that's the ship Supply, one of the first fleet ships. And an indigenous design this side. Alright, so those 2 are in. It's up a little bit high, that one. I might sort of lower it down. Fine. Oh, it's still not quite where I would like it, so Lorraine, I found a 1981 wave gap. Would it be for real? It'd be for real. 1981 20-cent coin. I'm not too sure. But some of those, maybe one of the dies that strikes the coins had that sort of feature on some of the 1981 coins too. I mean, some of those 1981s have the 3.5 claw, which are the Canadian minted ones. But yeah, I haven't really sort of noticed. I haven't really noticed that too. I haven't sort of looked for it for myself. Yeah. All right, last one of those. So that's all of those bicentennial 1988 $10 banknotes. They're cool. I like those. And then I've got a couple of these in pretty good condition, and these are in consecutive serial number order too. Thanks. Sorry about that, Lorraine. I couldn't really answer the question that well. But these banknotes here, see the serial numbers here, MET 201 985 985 at the top, and then 986 at the bottom. So consecutive. These are worth about $65 because they're in perfect condition from the year 1989. So the book value has these at $65 each, which is pretty cool. And they're also in consecutive. So take them out of these holders and we'll put them into the folder here. have them in these little sleeves here just to protect them from dirt and damage and stuff. So good to get it into the folder, keep them nice. Okay, that's one, and the second one here. How's that looking? Sort of looking all right. Is that a little bit crooked though? It's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, and I'll reuse those little sleeves again. So I'll put those over here on my desk for some other banknotes. And then the most recent of the paper banknotes are these ones here, Fraser Cole, the signature there. So that means these were produced in 1991, and this one's in pretty rough condition, this banknote here. But it's the only 1991 I've got at the moment. Probably sold a few over the years, but as I'm putting these into my folder, this is what I've got. Okay, so there we go. And I might even put... I don't know if I don't probably want big sticky note things like that on. I prefer to probably see the banknotes, but I'll probably come up with a way of sort of labeling that a little bit better, just to remind me of what the significance of those two are. So just their matching serial number, consecutive serial number, and that they're in that condition. They're worth about $65 the book value. So I'll leave that like that. So that's my 10s. Let's go back to the start of the 10s section of what we've just put in. And yes, I've got these ones here from there into the bicentennials. Got a few of those, which is cool. And then on to the last little page there. So what I'll do tomorrow, I'll probably get my 20s out, my $20 notes, and I'll show you just now. So my 20s are in here. And yeah, I'll organise those and I'll put those into the folder for tomorrow. I like those too. It's Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. Yep, so I'll be putting those into the folder tomorrow, which shall be good. But if you've got any other questions, please ask away, because I'm probably going to wrap this thing up. That was what I was going to do on today's live stream. Now, at the start of this folder, I think I put, yeah, this one's come off, just a little sticky note just to remind me that that's a 1942. But, and this is the book that's quite handy to value banknotes if you're interested in wanting to know what some of your older banknotes are worth, including some of the pre-decimal banknotes as well. But I'll just check the comments, no worries. All right, well, I might sort of wrap it up there. So hopefully you all have a great day. And if you're collecting banknotes, good luck with it. And if you've got any questions about banknotes, let me know. I like the banknotes. They're pretty cool. And looking forward to collecting more as the time goes on. So cool. All right, we'll catch you later, everyone.